Indeed. But Azir is through, and they're going to go ahead and have the Silas be the answer there. Wukong comes through as well. A nice Fiora. Licorice here for Golden Guardians has put a lot of games in the champion. Many top laners I've talked to said, yeah, the guy has like 1 or 2 champions. Fiora appears to be one of them. 5 games as a Dwani as well, but this time going to be on split push power as Graves will be the answer. Can outrange and nothing really worth reposting.
Yeah, nice to see Revenge throwing down the gauntlet. I feel like both these teams felt like they were gearing up for this late season playoff push. We heard them talking about Immortals playing so well against the #1 and #2 team last weekend for Immortals, and then for Golden Guardians they had all these roster shuffles. First they bring in River, then they went 0-2 immediately after that. They bring in Leader this week, drop another game, and it just feels so bad that you have all these changes. You feel like you're gearing up and you stumble, but like we said, they're not out of striking position yet, and so kind of got to put all that noise behind you. Yep. Move on, and we're getting that skill matchup in the top side. Both teams still feeling confident.
Yeah, Immortals basically have controller and destiny, right? They win here. They're head-to-head 1-1 against Golden Guardians. They'll tie them in record. You just win out from here, win tiebreaks, whatever you need, and you can make that one happen. We're going to see the Neela ban here as well. I will say Neela Yumi, Neela Tarek, both look very, very good for different reasons, but very effective in those, as afraid of Golden Guardians bringing that one out here for 6A and Prismal.
Yeah, a little surprised to see that higher prioritized ban than, say, like a Sivir or something. There are a couple more AD carry bans coming in right now. It was the typical Kalista red side ban. That's pretty much all you see banned out right away. Draven as well is a bit of a lost call out. I know he lost that game yesterday on the Draven, but he got very fed very early on, so I can respect Golden Guardians getting rid of that. Yep. Also worth noting, Golden Guardians lost a ban first submission of their starting roster for today. So that is why you're only going to see 4, and we're already onto the draft for them.
Yeah, actually, I thought about it this morning because I got the ping that it happened. Back in the 2013 spring or summer split, in my memory, apparently I was wrong because Kobe says it wasn't true. We were informed that like CLG lost a ban because they like submitted roster late as well. And I'm like, Kobe, what's your 5th ban going to be? And he like thought about it for a while, and it's like, there wasn't a ban. I thought it was funny because I thought he knew. Apparently, like, he wasn't actually told him, so I just, like, trolled him on air, and I felt really bad about it afterwards. I was going to do the same thing to you. I know you read the message, but, like, I was going to be like, hey, what are they going to ban? Haha. And then, obviously, it was nothing. Anyway, Aphelios Lulu is what is considered the best answer to Lucian Nami. You can handle the lane. We've seen it played pretty well here, so Lost can have better scaling, and they'll usually survive the all-in just because Guardian plus Lulu Shield can basically block the electric first.
Yeah, we talked yesterday about like the Karma Seraphine lane also being quite strong into the Nami Lucian, banned out right away in the first phase, so not some of those other options available. So right, Lulu makes a lot of sense. Also works well with Azir, one of the mages that you're very happy to Whimsy as well, and just speed him into those fights, get the extra AP on him.
Yeah, I mean, he likes the attack speed, likes the move speed, all that's pretty useful for him. So we do have an aggressive bottom lane out of Golden Guardians, who had gone 4-5 in the first round.
Cool to see some teams like CLG who are just so all in on the same page because they trust each other's calls.
Yeah, it's really cool to see. We got a really heavy trade down the mid lane, Leader down 100 HP, and we've got a jungler coming around as well. A flash, and River hits him, and the first blood comes through. Power of Evil on the board.
Kenby working with his laners like he was talking about. PoE wins a heavy trade onto Leader, and then the mechanics by Kenby to get the E flash Q, finishing off the kill. Big start for Immortals now. Kenby looking to transition that down to a bot lane.
Yeah, looking pretty good here as well. Aphelios green gun start has a lot of priority. Lucian just cannot really close that gap early on, so you have control over it. And the theoretical chance of a dive was there if Sixa was low enough. They decided not to go for the play. Would have had cleanse for the ignite, for example, so they're chilling on that one. But almost the ability to get a second kill. Immortals off to the races, though. We can watch that one again.
Yeah, just Leader going melee range, trying to get some push going, but really just takes so much damage from PoE, and there you see the auto attack following him after the flash.
Yeah, so always sucks to lose your flash and still die. Just hey, flash earlier or don't flash at all. You get a better version of what happened right now. So sucks to get the worst of all worlds, but Leader will have to try to find his way back into this game. TP'd back in, only got the Doran's Ring recall, so not the prettiest by any means, but he'll try his best here. Revenge actually trading right now equally with Licorice, so no priority just yet. Licorice goes in for the damage, gets a little slow. Second Q's up in a second, but not in range to get the second fight.
Nice there, though. Revenge still having shove on the wave. We'll see if he can keep that up as River is hanging around on the Trundle.
Gonna find a slow to flash in for a bit more. Revenge. When is he gonna flash away? Because they want a pillar afterwards, and he knows he's never gonna get out from this one. And they find the kill. I love it. Save the pillar, make him burn the flash, then lock him down to have the damage.
And I like Revenge's decision to not burn that flash. You are going to be largely on the weak side. A lot of the Graves matchups are about to
stay. Oh, no, going to be enough people. Ignar's going to be the target. They know he has no flash, but how about the reinforcements? River is not that tanky. He's being attacked. He's been polymorphed, and he's going to drop. Fertilizing the ground now. Lost hold in the front line. He is happy to fight. Golden Guardians picked the 3-on-3 that they lost.
They tried to find the angle. Still too tanky, though. Couldn't ever get on top of Ignar. Then it's Kenvi versus River as the 1v1 and just slightly more damage for Immortal's side. Yeah, able to kill River, then continue that push. Drop the Rift Herald, going to explode this game up to 3,000 gold lead 12 minutes in.
That's looking really nice now. Honestly, Immortal's going to feel pretty happy with this one. 3,000.
Literally improving words, guys.
I mean,
so.
it's just kind of one shot, no?
Just one shot. Just
Oh,
one
there he is.
I'm running, but Silas first. I'm running safe, mate. I'm running safe.
We win.
I'm same time as Silas. Survive, Ken. Survive for Rift. Survive for Rift.
I'm shield.
Because I'm running safe. Silas left side. Okay, Silas
Okay,
left side.
back now.
I'm here now.
Okay, go.
I love Revenge throwing in his comms from top lane. They're scaling and they just want to play around neutral objectives, and so it's the onus is on Golden Guardians to feel, here we go, make something happen like this.
4v1. What are they going to get for it? Because second Herald is alive. It's being attacked right now, I believe. But now Revenge, yeah, full on before. Like, you actually can't live this. No one has TP. Tidal Wave to make sure it really happens. Here comes the dive. River holds aggro, just sort of sits there at the edge of the range, and they get the kill. But Prismal somehow takes the kill. The man needed to stop hitting, I gotta believe.
Bloodthirsty. You hear Crowley talking about it in the Champions Queue games on the Lulu, the 14 kill, whatever it was.
20 long enough. Like, imagine leader TP's top lane. They actually kill the turret. They get a bounty. They catch up a little bit.
That's what I was going to say about that play. Is it's not the end of the world, like anything terrible happens, but you do lose a resource in your TP, and Immortals now has a bit of a nice tempo advantage. You get that dragon, drop this Rift Herald mid, break this turret, all adders down now.
That's going to be a nice one. They were going to have the flash in for leader. Wants to scoop back. Oh, interrupted by the Lulu for a second, but Ignar's still going to be the target. Ignar will go down. One kill picked up as they run away and get a bit more gold in the pockets. Gold lead
For the Lucian Nami is to try and get Prio here in the mid lane. It's kind of tough to actually win out, but you got to use these abilities to try and win some trades and then move into the side lane.
Prismo flashing in. Gale Force, he's got him. There's your bloodshed mark. Lost takes him down, but River's in for a bit more, so he's going to lose his life.
TP comes in for Licorice, not able to find anything else.
Maybe a bit much.
a little much. I saw what he saw. Where like this is gonna turn into a big fight. But his ultimate, I think the person like died in the middle of the cast or something because I didn't see the Fiora circle go down, but it's on cooldown. So I'm not quite sure what happened.
Never
there.
popped the vital on anyone he hit. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it just like fizzled out, and then he didn't have his ult for the rest of the fight. And I think that's why you saw Golden Guardians kind of disengage from
around 11 per minute is definitely a nice clip here. As everyone else kind of catches up here as well. And bot lane goes down. So Licorice, now that he's got some lifesteal, has the wave clear, has sustain, and is able to actually get lane pressure.
You can see Immortals moving down to try and do something about this.
1v3.
Yeah.
So there's the Shirelles, there's the pop in, a lot of slows. Polymorph could make it an easy scoop, and they're going to get it indeed. Finally gets the riposte across, but he will die. Really nicely done. Guarantees with the Whimsy. He knows he can scoop. And the 1-for-0 Immortals get the gold back up to 1.7k.
It is post 20 minutes, so Golden Guardians do dip into the top river to try and be like, whoa, my Baron. But they don't have enough of a threat to actually make Golden Guardians, or excuse me, Immortals react to that one. So nice kill onto Licorice.
The Immortals now look for a Baron opportunity, but awarded back to the pit. They're going to spot that Immortals are rushing for it, so it's time to turn around. Nami and Lucian are on the way there, but can they get in range in time? Because it's still burning down this Baron. River will be here. He's got a blast bite. He's got vision. Here's the TP. Flash! Cannot quite get it. Let's down Immortals in this fight.
Go mid.
Dragon's still up.
I'm watching.
Dragon's still up. Yeah, watch this in.
Tristan's going deep. Okay. Kill this guy.
I got you. Come in.
That's oh, it's the only comm you can go for there.
Oh, I gotta say, PoE absolutely made a monster play though, despite the little hiccup of taking the turret shot right at the end and dying. Maybe goes from a game end to just a mid inhibitor, but you heard how crazy as well. Because Golden Guardians was so split, someone TPing into the middle of the pit, River's flashing in, the front line is just kind of evaporated, and PoE sees his angle here to shuffle in on the split fight.
Nice one.
Yeah, nice interrupt by Prismal, but then stepping a little bit too far forward again. Yeah. The Lulu combo keeping PoE alive, and then, oh, that corner gets me too. Yeah. Everyone who's played League of Legends has done that moment where you round that corner, you take the turret shot, and you just slap that forehead.
Like, yeah, that was a mistake.
And dropping that, you have to feel like it hurts your confidence, but the fact that they have bounced back right now against Golden Guardians is absolutely huge for keeping their playoff dreams alive.
Pretty good pillar. River on the front line. Not going to burn the ulti just yet, but Kenvi getting pretty low. Going to flash to safety. Golden Guardians maybe found a fight. They like Ignar. Low health here as well, but keep in mind, mid and top are pushing in. Revenge buying some time here. Can Leader find the stun? Can Licorice find the engage? Revenge still has ulti and flash to disengage, so he's going to be just fine on this one. Leader jumps to the wall, but now bot lane's under fire, and they've got to get back into the base, so Golden Guardians will sack bot lane tier 2. Good kiting by Immortals. The 6th man, the mini waves flooding in elsewhere, forcing Golden Guardians' hand.
Yeah, Immortals are not going to reset off this. They're actually going to keep this push going with these supers in the top side. That's going to give them time alone on this bot inhibitor to take all 3 just before Soul Point spawns.
Pillar toward Revenge, ulti's back to safety, 6A2 low to fight, and there's going to be a Licorice TP. Is this even possible?
Second one coming.
Second TP, they've got to make the play. It's Golden Guardians going for broke. Here comes the first dive. Ignar burns the ulti. Whimsy for a second. Now here's the dive, the scoop on a 2, and it's a perfect setup by Power of Evil. Leader's already gone. They're going to look for Licorice now as well. They chop him down. A double kill for the Azir, and it's Golden Guardians running away. A TP for the flank inside the base onto the minions. Hey, Sticks say, guess what? Revenge is here, but he may have sealed his own fate. Just barely survives, runs away, and it's 2 left. Now only 1 left, and Golden Guardians will find their 6th straight loss. Immortals stop the slide. They will take down the Nexus turrets, and Immortals will finally get their 4th win in the LCS.
Set up a potential 3-way tie in 7th as well. Immortals, too much peeling for Golden Guardians. Dive, punch through, they kite out that fight. They grab their win finally, climbing up to 4 wins overall.